the grandmother of Peru, the ancient one, who is also known as the grandmother of golden light, Sikyasiva So'o Ta'ala, the golden grandmother of light. She is the one who holds the sacred keys of star kingdoms far away, the links to sacred portals, doorways that move from place to place upon the mother's body, but also to the ancient starways. The ancient grandmother's energies, that golden light that fills her heart, surrounds the sacred skull. Bone, stone, seed. Once bone, now she has been carved into sacred crystal, and soon that crystal skull will be presented. It will be upon a sacred place where a golden portal, a doorway, flows into ancient stone. Her purpose, to open the golden doorways, those portals of light that move all around the mother's body, to create a place for children when it is time to move from place to place. It was so in the ancient migrations, and it will be so in these days, as our migration continues, as we move from place to place. The grandmother is surrounded by her 8 sisters, for they are 9. 9 sisters who dance in the stars with 13 grandfathers. The 13 and 9 represent the 22 ancient constellations, the star kingdoms that surround the earth and have always done so. The star kingdoms from which the spirits of all these children of light have come, from many places to be here upon this great earth mother, to be in the care of the Father Creator who watches over this earth. The grandmother of golden light prepares to go to her home in Machu Picchu, to be with the great anchor stone, and there open the golden portal, be in that light. Soon she will hold the golden disc in the high sky once more, that disc that embraces the Father's heart and fills with the light of the sun. Soon the purification of the children's hearts will come, and those who have sought ascension, those who have sought purity and cleansing, those who have sought healing will be embraced. For the light, the blessings, come to all those children who cry in need, whose prayers and meditations have been to serve. And so we come to begin our meditations, to pray with her the opening of the golden portals, to open ourselves to that golden light and begin that process of waking. In the north, the grandmother faces her sister, Sor Sahutamasi, the ancient grandmother of the blue star maiden. She comes to hold the north, the place of stone, bone, and seed. She comes to hold the time of winter. She holds that northern point, filled with power and wisdom. She represents the medicine of the ancient Kokyang, the spider grandmothers, of which there are 9. Just as here upon this altar sit 9 grandmother spiders, a number of completion, who hold the power of all that is feminine and beautiful. They represent the womb and sit as sacred spider grandmothers before their looms and weave the web of time and recreate reality. In the east sits the sacred skull that represents the medicine of one we know as Ami, the medicine of the grandmother violet orchid. She is the gift of herbs and sacred flowers. She is the power of the rainforest. She is the current life force that works the world and brings all who breathe oxygen that fresh and sacred medicine. She holds the gift of the healing powers of all sacred herbs and plants. She is the great pharmaceutical, the great keeper of the sacred medicines that would heal all those. She represents as well an ancient spider grandmother and a medicine keeper of the ancient forests. She is celebrated with the divas and the angels who dance in flowers. She represents all that is the maiden in the east and all new beginnings. In the south sits the Amber Grandmother, carved from sacred resin of ancient trees. She represents the blood of the rainforest from ancient times, the petrified sap holding the memories of all the ancient, from when the children first walked beneath the primal forests, first came to the mother's face and walked upon her. She represents the memory and knowledge of all those who have walked upon the mother's surface, who have lived in the forests and died in the forests. She represents those daughters of the moon who carry the medicine of those ancient times and of the pyramids of the moon and the sacred medicine of all that is Wuti. In the west is the Grandmother of Obsidian. She represents the shadow self and the healing power of all that is in the west. She represents the ceremonial keepers. She represents those who remember the ancient past and the ceremonies performed there. She is the ancient grandmother of the moon priestess who serve in the darkness of the deep jungle. In the northeast is the grandmother who holds the teaching powers, for she is wolf, the medicine of silver wolf, the blend of white and black wolf who has come together for healing, with the darkness and the whiteness, the purity and the shadow blend together. The grandmother carved of tourmalated quartz carries the healing of the emotional body, the medicine to release from all that is physical, the sorrow and pain of all that is past. Wolf is the teacher of law, the bringer of the medicine of family, clan, nation, and tribe. In the southeast is the grandmother of sacred waters and rivers, the ancient pools. She is Anaconda Grandmother, who swallows her children whole and gives birth to them once more, cleansed and purified and prepared for new life. She is the grandmother of great vision, that takes from us all that does not serve, and gives to us the freedom to become who we have come here to become. In the southwest is a beautiful grandmother of amethyst. She is the gift of the rivers. She is the blue lotus. She is those energies of the resurrection of life. She represents the healing of the physical body in all ways and the power to recreate life from the sacredness of the Earth Mother itself. Her gift of the sacred rivers is the power of Grandmother Crocodile. She carries the power and the wisdom of the lotus and of the ancient ones who are immortal. In the northwest is a beautiful rose quartz grandmother, carved for sacred waters. She is the bringer of life from death. She represents the power of the otter grandmother, Neetne So'o. She represents those who bring life from death, who recreate life each year, the medicine and the power of the corn people, who die each winter and are reborn each spring, who give to us the nurturing love of the mother, the power of the Kuan Yin, the sacred rice, the gift of corn, the drop of milk from the mother's breast. These grandmothers sit in sacred circle. It is a time for recreation. It is a time for the golden light to return. In the darkness of winter, the children pray for the Father's heart, the sun, to return to them. As the Father's heart comes to the ancient cliffs of Machu Picchu, Soon the golden portals will open, and all will be revealed.